welcome back to my channel. This is Onika and I have another video here for you today. Today we are going to be reacting to an older video that I did. I don't have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel, but for a minute when I was first starting my weight loss journey, I thought I was going to turn this into a weight loss channel, but that didn't really happen. But I do have a few videos from back close to when I first started. So that's what we're gonna do today. I am hoping in the future to react to other things and not just myself. But I just have to figure out like copyright stuff and things like that. But today we are going to react to a video I have called Day Before Weigh-In. It's funny because I remember making this video and then the plan was to make another video showing my weight, but I actually think I had gained weight the next day. So I didn't feel like recording it. But basically, I haven't really watched this video since then, I don't think. This was recorded back at the end of 2016, and the beginning of 2016 is when I began my weight loss journey. So I was still in the 200s at this point. Yeah, can't quite recall what my weight was at the end of 2016, but I was still in the 200s. So let's go ahead and get into it and react to this video.
Eggs. Y'all remember that movie Land Before Time and the two dinosaurs that was still the eggs? I forget how the song goes, but it's kind of catchy. But anyways, good morning.
I don't know if y'all ever watched Land Before Time. But it's so funny watching this. I'm like, yeah, I have not changed from being weird, but I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute. Anywho.
Well, the morning's almost over. It is 11:13. Today is the day before weigh-in. Let's move that out of the way. So I just wanted to show y'all kind of what I eat before weigh-in day. I usually stick to my daily points to a T because I want to.
Yeah, at this point I was doing Weight Watchers. So I started the year counting calories, and then I think August of 2016, I wanted a little bit more guidance and structure, so I joined Weight Watchers. So I'm talking about points and stuff here. I used to use I Can't Believe It's Not Butter like so much, and I don't know, I need to look at that ingredient list again, because now that I'm thinking about it, like, I can't believe it's not butter. What was it? What actually was it? Maybe it was just like oil. I need to look back at it, but I just used that a bunch, and the light version, because again, like, I was on Weight Watchers, so like, you can even see the cheese, it's reduced fat, like, yeah. And I mean, sometimes I still do things like that, but for the most part, nowadays, I'm trying to eat a little bit cleaner and reduce fat, light. I mean, hey, if it helps, it helps, but I haven't gotten that in a while.
Tomorrow to be a good day. So for breakfast, For breakfast, I'm having scrambled eggs. So I have 2 eggs here. I'm doing a tablespoon of I cannot believe it's not butter, light. I actually am not sure if that is a 1 tablespoon, but it's only 1 point, so I'm not tripping over it. I then put this Fiesta.
Okay, I'm actually surprised by that, because nowadays I weigh, I don't typically weigh, for me personally, I don't weigh my like salt, butters and oils and stuff, just because I've been doing this for so long. But like, if you're starting out, you definitely want to weigh it, because it's so easy to be heavy-handed, and you're like, that's a tablespoon, I can tell by my eye. No, you should be weighing. So, I mean, granted, I say all this, and I have lost over 100 pounds. So what I was doing here was working, but it's just interesting that I'm like, I don't know if this is a tablespoon. I'm like, girl, where's your scale? Where's your scale?
Normally I eat it with crackers, but today I'm going to have 1 slice of toast. And I use this the thin white bread. At my parents' house, or when I grew up, they always got wheat bread. I'm not a fan of wheat bread. It tastes a little different. I don't know.
I'll be honest, I'm still the same way. The taste of wheat bread, there are some breads like whole grain with the seeds, those taste good, but just like that Sara Lee wheat bread, I don't know. I just didn't like the taste of it. Still don't. So I got down with the white bread. But everything that I got, especially back in those Weight Watchers, they was like thin slice, the bagel thins. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just funny. Everything was thin because I was trying to be thin. Hey. Uh.
Not a fan, but and then here's my bread over here sitting until I pull it down. And then also for a drink, I'm having the chai latte again with the coffee mate. And I know for sure these two together, 8 ounces of this. So this one right here. And 4 teaspoons of this is 6 points. And I do use the teaspoon one for that. Altogether, this is 14 points.
So I have no idea why I was putting coffee creamer in a chai latte. First of all, I don't even know if they make those K-cups anymore because I love a good chai latte. Now I use the carton because it doesn't have milk in it, but I have no idea why I was putting creamer in a chai latte because it's usually already sweet. So I do not remember doing that. That's weird that I did that. Also, Weight Watchers back in those days, like the plan now is completely different. You don't get as many points because more foods are 0-point foods, whereas back in the day, that wasn't the case. I think maybe only fruits and vegetables were 0 point, but like chicken and eggs and poultry, those were still points. So when I first started, I had like 40 something points. And I was kind of on and off of Weight Watchers kind of after I lost my first 100 pounds. And it definitely changed. Like I would get back on there, and obviously I lost weight, so it wouldn't be 43 pounds, but now I get like maybe 21, 22 points. So very different, but yeah, so when I'm saying like I got 14 points, I'm like, whoa, that'd be like more than half of my points nowadays. But a lot of that would be 0 points, like the eggs, the spinach, the tomatoes, obviously. But yeah.
I usually eat light on Sundays anyway. Sometimes I don't eat.
But this is a typical breakfast for me even now. I don't put cheese on things because, again, I'm trying to stay away from dairy, but like scrambled eggs with tomatoes and spinach. Yep, still about the same.
I do eat lunch with something small, and then I'll have dinner. So I will be back when it's done. Okay, here is breakfast for the first meal of the day.
Y'all, if you don't know me, I really like SpongeBob. Like I have SpongeBob tattoos, so you can't really see it. But that's Doodle Bob there. I got that coffee cup when we went to New York. It was some cartoon Disney store, and I got that SpongeBob cup. Somehow I had that cup since high school. I guess it started peeling or something. It got messed up, but yeah, I used to love that coffee cup. I think I got it as a graduation gift now that I talk about it. My aunt got me like this whole like basket full of SpongeBob stuff. It was funny. But yeah, I miss that cup.
Using my SpongeBob coffee mug again. But here's the scrambled eggs, toast, and then of course I always have my water with me. Okay, so for lunch I'm just having a frozen dinner. I usually on the weekends, usually Sundays I try to make something, but I don't know what to make and I don't feel like thinking about it. So I'm just gonna eat the Smart Ones frozen dinner.
Yeah, Weight Watchers had, I don't even know if they still have Smart Ones, but yeah, they used to have like Smart Ones desserts. There was one that I really liked back then. But it's interesting seeing this because I don't really typically eat frozen dinners nowadays. Because again, I'm just trying to eat a bit cleaner and have a bit more control over what I put in my food. So it's just best if I make the pasta and the chicken. But at that time in 2016, when I was starting, like this was the best I could do with the knowledge that I had. And, you know, when you're making better choices than you were, you're going to start seeing results. And this was a better choice than what I was doing before that got me up to almost 300 pounds. So, although I wouldn't eat this now and probably wouldn't suggest it to people, this, you know, this video is, you know, the best that I could do to lose weight and start making better choices. So
during the weekend, I have time to work out. So I'm just walking, as you see, not very fast at 2.7 miles per hour. And usually I'll do like 50.
I still have that treadmill. But I had a goal back then to, I can't remember, to I think get to a speed of 3.5. And I did get to that, but it's just kind of cool seeing this now where I'm like, I'm not walking that fast, but you know, you get there, girl, you get there. You even start running some years later, but.
Okay, so I finished working out and I did about 56 minutes. 4 of those minutes were cool down.
When I first started trying to lose weight, I immediately went to, okay, I need to start moving more, which is true. But when I wasn't seeing results, because I was mainly just exercising, I think I changed my diet a little bit, but I was like, okay, I need to start with my like food, figure that out. And that's when I started seeing results. Like I was walking for hours, and it wasn't doing anything because can't outrun a bad diet. So.
Okay, so time to make dinner. And while I'm having another 2/3 cup of.
Okay, it's so crazy seeing my face. Because yeah, that was, I don't know how many pounds ago, but again, I was in the 200s, so you can see my face is so much rounder, like my cheeks. Yeah, I'm like looking at myself too. Yeah. And I mean, I was younger too. But yeah, it's weird seeing myself. Even my lips, they seem more like together, don't they? They seem like smaller, whereas now my lips seem wider. Man, it's crazy how the face changes when you lose weight. But
and for the main part of the meal, I'm having this frozen dinner type thing. This is fully cooked chicken. All I have to do is put it in the in a pot of boiling water for 20 minutes, and that's pretty much it.
another frozen dinner. I used to love those things because literally you just open it and you like put the whole thing in the pot. Like it was so convenient. I was all about convenient. I'm like, listen, I'm not used to cooking healthy foods myself. So let me get this because this is better than eating a triple decker burger with cheese. Like this, again, this was the best option. But yeah, I used to love those things. It was just quick. Like everything I made was just quick. Or else if it was too complicated, I wasn't going to do it and I was going to resort back to old ways. So again, I had to work with what I could.
Smart points. And usually I do about 7.5 ounces. And I'll measure it on this bad fella right here. So
I do have a food scale. I don't know why I didn't measure that butter.
I will show you how that looks at the end, and then that will be kind of the last bit of my day before weigh-in. Okay, so here it is, the Hawaiian style chicken. That's 7.5 ounces, and then the 1 cup of green peas. And then of course I have my 24-ounce water bottle.
I remember that chicken being good, but it was very sweet. And honestly, my meals are still kind of boring. They kind of look just like that. Some chicken and some vegetables on the plate. Yeah, but I do remember that I think it was Hawaiian with some pineapples in it. So it was on the sweeter side. I remember it being really sweet, but I liked it with and then the peas were sweet. Listen, I liked sweetness.
Y'all can see, usually I will take the leftovers to lunch. So for lunch tomorrow, I have carrots. So that's what I'll have for lunch tomorrow. And I believe 6 ounces is 6 points. And again, so this whole meal is just 6 points since the carrots are no points. And then here's how much I have left over.
This was before I was meal prepping, now that I think about it. I don't remember how many times I cooked during the week, but because I was making easy meals like this, it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, I was not really meal prepping. It was just kind of like I got some leftovers. Yippee. Taking this to lunch.
So that is it. That was my day before weigh-in. So hopefully I have a good weigh-in tomorrow. We will see. All right, thanks for watching.
Yeah, that was fun watching back and kind of seeing how I've grown since then and just kind of what I was doing back then. Again, if you don't have like a lot of knowledge, but you know, most of us know where to start. Like we know where our problem areas are as far as like we don't drink enough water, we're not eating enough vegetables. And that's what I was doing. I was like, okay, I know I eat a lot of chips and junk and stuff. What can I eat instead to lose weight? And those are the decisions I made: eating more peas, eating more carrots, more protein. Even if it was frozen at that point, I was trying to make good decisions because that was better than, again, eating Wendy's and McDonald's every day, possibly even twice a day. So yeah, that was fun reacting to this. I'll definitely have to do more in the future, but I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye.